everyone. This month's tune is The Muddy Road to Ducktown.
Here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's try it. It's a little slower now. That tune's kind of fun, slow as well as fast. Thank you,
good.
Carl.
Sounds good either
And
way,
now
yeah. Great.
we'll break it down phrase by phrase for the fiddle. Okay, so this is a three-part tune in the key of A. Comes from Tennessee fiddler Bob Douglas from the Sequatchie Valley. Well, that's who James Bryan, great Alabama fiddler, learned it from. And Bob's the guy who named the tune, but actually it's an older tune that goes back even farther because Bob learned it from an elder fiddler when he was a kid. So, anyways, great tune, Muddy Road to Ducktown. And that's a place in Tennessee, don't you know? So we're going to start with a big down bow of 3 notes. Starting on your D string, first finger. ending with a fourth finger unison. I'm sliding my fourth finger up on the D string with the open A ringing along. I'm just tacking those first couple notes along with it. And if you keep your fourth finger really relaxed, this isn't too hard to do. So just take a big deep breath and then a couple open notes after. Down bow, open notes, slur, first finger to open. We'll break up the last two. Okay, and your next section, 2 open 2 on the A string, and then a 3-note slur. Make sure you give yourself enough bow to make that slur. So start in the middle of your bow. We'll tack on a couple more notes at the end, the C sharp to the E. So from the beginning we have the slur, the short notes, slur, then the 2 open 2, and the 3-note slur, and the last 2 notes. Okay, and then 3-1 open, separate, same note slurred. So let's try that separate first. And those 3-note syncopated slurs are what are making this, tune sound so good. It's making it roll along effortlessly, even though it has a lot of notes. So it's a great bowing to learn. From the beginning. Slur. Separate. C sharp up to the F sharp. And then a little A major arpeggio, starting on the top note. And then more arpeggio action here, starting on the B, G sharp, E. So we have good practice there, those arpeggios. From the beginning. 3-1-0 slurred. And then it starts again, that fourth finger unison on the A. That's all the same. And our second ending. So we're going to come down doing the arpeggio, the A major arpeggio from the top. Sorry. Though we sneak a B note in there. And then the G sharp to the A on the up bow. Okay. Ending on the up's going to allow us to come in on that down bow, that big down beat at the start. Slur, separate, slurred. Fourth finger. Slur, separate, slurred. 2-1, and then up. Nice. That's your A part roughly. Okay, now the B part. These fourth finger unisons, they can be done different ways, and I like to change them up and do some variety in there. Alabama fiddler James Bryan, who's mostly known for popularizing the Muddy Road to Ducktown, he often does a beautiful, kind of really gentle hammer-on or grace note, whichever you prefer to call it, from the 3 to the 4. And often often you hear fiddlers do that in a very percussive way, but one of the trademarks, I think, to the beautiful fiddling of James Bryan is that he'll play that in this really gentle way, which is hard for me because I have a really short fourth finger, but I'll try. And then I often slide to that note. So that's another way you can do it. So we're going to start the B part with a pickup on the C sharp, second finger on the A string. Slur. Try that again. And then that 3-1-0 part again. Let's do that gentle hammer on. Going into the A major arpeggio, and then the up, up. So let's try that much again. So we went fourth finger, slur, slur. And if we do the gentle hammer on, you're going to repeat the third finger. First finger, up, up, down, up, down, up, up. Here's the second ending, 2-1-0. 1, up, up. Good, let's do that B part again. I know you're sounding good out there. Up, up, down, up, down. Slurred. Up, up. Very nice. Okay, then the third part is crooked. But the original version of this tune by Bob Douglas wasn't. But later on, at some point, Carl played this tune with James and Tom Jackson, great banjo player. And I heard a recording of this, 2005, and they had this great version where James was extending the low note of the C part, which makes it crooked. And earlier versions of the tune were not in the C part. And it was a popular dance tune, says James's notes of a little tune study book he had out way back in the day. But anyways, this later recording where that low note is extended in the C part is really cool. And I think it just adds so much to the tune. So let's learn the crooked version for fun. And you can just not hang on that low note if you want to play this straight. So we can walk down to it from the C sharp down on the G string, getting down to that low A note. Sit there for about 3 beats. And I'm going to use a lot of 2-note slurs after this. So I'm walking down, slur, 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 slur. Let's try that last little run. We're playing most of the notes in an A scale. We're just skipping the D note in there, going straight to the E. So we have, from the beginning of the C part, hold it. And the first time, it plays the A note again. Try that. I'll just give you the rest of it so you know where it's going. Try that once more. And then so that last line is okay, so that's kind of nice. You can slur together that little slur there if you want. So the occasional 3-note slur really breaks up really notey tunes. So if you've got a really notey tune with a pile of notes in it and it feels awkward, throwing in the occasional 3-note syncopated slur is going to make it seem smooth and fluid, and it will help. Okay, so from the beginning of the C part again. Repeat the A the first time. Second time it goes to the E note and then jumps up to the C sharp. Let's try that second ending. 2, 1, 0. And there's different ways you can do that, the bowing on that last bar. You can go down, down, up, or you can go up, up. But you want to get to an up bow so you can start the phrase again on the down bow. Sorry. A, repeat the A. Second time. Go the E. Up to the C sharp. Okay, let's play through the whole tune. Fiddles alone, nice and slow. You know how it goes. That's better. Okay, B part. Low part. All right, you made it through the victory lap. Probably better than me. And hope you enjoy that Muddy Road to Ducktown. It's a great tune. I think it's really rewarding. If you spend a little time, you'll enjoy that tune for a long, long time.